Today we are working on a trailer house, my favorite subset of houses. These guys, basically what happened was the gas valve failed, and then they had some schmuck come out here and try to fix that, but he thought it was the igniter. He dicked up that whole repair. We got here like 2 weeks later. Not that they were waiting for us, but we're the ones they called. And they called us due to a water leak. Well, the water leak was because there was no heat in the house. Everything froze. But, of course, it's all down in the frickin' dungeon. Another day at the office. It's maybe like 18, 20 inches. If we get a no heat call on a trailer house, it's always imperative you get there right away because shit breaks quick. This is that 3/4 inch. There's a crack right there. But we got a plan. The plan is I'm going to use a couple 3/4 inch 45s to make that turn because I want to extend a little bit down there. I want to flush cut that with the vibe saw right at the joint, and I'm basically going to do this kind of deal here. So I figured I'd extend it a little bit just because I don't want that strap on my joint. So we'll see how it goes, but that's like a B. We'll give that a B. I don't know if that was an A. Solid B. Okay, we've got our repair done. And everything's pressurized. They're doing something up there where they're running faucets, but she's saying there's still no water at the kitchen, which I don't know what the deal is there. I am still hearing a drip somewhere, but I don't see it. There might be one over there. There's something though. There's where the well comes in. It comes across this line. I do hear something though. I may have to continue my spelunking. We'll see. I gotta go back up there. She says there's no water flow, even though I can hear the flowing water. So I don't know what the deal is, but more to come. See how there's a wet spot right there? And there's one right there. And this insulation is super, it's hard to tell, but it's like super bowing down like it's full of water. I don't know what the deal is yet, but it's super cold over here too. Like the heat isn't really getting over here yet. I don't know if they maybe got, I think there's something going on though. It's hard to tell on the screen, but I think there's something going on back there somewhere. Okay, we're dripping like crazy over there. That's just like a whole wall there. I don't know what the deal is. But then, that's the big one right now. She looks like she's ready to pop too. I'm gonna have to cut that. Oh shit, look at how that water's coming up like a foot higher. I bet that thing is like a freaking hot tub, man. It's gotta be just full. So, we'll see. I'll end up cutting that open and see if I can find the leak and patch that. And then I don't know about this wall over here. That's gonna be questionable, but it's gotta be done. Oh no, it's coming. The trailer house saga continues. Because they weren't using the water, the well froze. It took me like 2 hours to get this thing to finally start spraying. just kept heating this and heating that and heating the pipe, and look at that. So now we can finally continue our leak hunting in the house. So the trailer house job, which was kind of promising, ended up getting thwarted. Initially, I was running into leaks like this. So basically this was, I think it was like this, but it was the end of the line. All the water was going out of here, so fine, we'll fix this. So we cut out there, we cut out the other chunk, replaced that. But then once I started getting these huge leaks resolved, we ran into leaks like this. So it's probably hard to see on the camera, but basically it's a leak that just travels all the way down the seam of the pipe. And once I noticed this, I pretty much figured the trailer was just shot. So after we came across this one, and this is just like 3.5 feet, the whole stick was like that. And because the whole basement or the whole crawl space had leaky spots everywhere, I just assumed that all the pipes were like this. So I pretty much just told them that they had to call their insurance company and get a claim going. So it's one thing to try to patch up little things, but if we're doing the whole damn job, I mean, plus I kind of gave them an initial budget on the plumbing of like $1,000, and if you got to plumb the whole trailer, plus all the insulation needed to be ripped out, it was pretty much toast. So anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.